What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. What's up? What's up, chat? How are you guys all doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in, taking time out of your busy days. What's up? We got Coin Collector, Bone Factory, Texas Snake, Lyle Hobson, K-Bar, Dynamite, David Rodriguez, Mr. Negative, Chelsart and stuff, Kaiser. I think I just said Kaiser, not in, and Mark McGrath. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Dave says, hey, everyone. How's it going for Mr. Negative? I'm doing really well. Hope you guys are doing good too. Howdy, chat. What's up? What's up? Man. Everybody's in the house. Connor, Spitzkoff, Julian Garcia. What's up, everybody? So what's good, AR, man? Just another day, another day. Ready to talk some comics, though. I'm very excited for this week's books. We got some really good ones on the way. I don't remember what the thumbnail said, but I think there's like almost 90 new books coming out this week. We got a lot of really good ones. I'm looking at the list right now. I'm checking out some of the indies. I'm excited to talk about some of them. Let me know which ones are you looking forward to most this week. As always, let me know which ones you think I'm going to be missing out on. And I don't want to waste any of your time tonight. Without further ado, let's start talking about these books, folks. Like I said, we got some bomb-ass books coming up. Something epic. Oh, shit, yo. Real quick. All right, so I got to tell you this story real quick. It happened to me the other day, and it was... Let me go back. This was ridiculous. All right. So real quick, it's just going to be a quick story. So I was at the gym the other day. I think it was Sunday when I went to the gym, right? And the way I park, so I kind of park in front of the building. They have like these spaces where you could line up sideways going, and then you could also have these spots that are facing the door. And I always pick the one facing the door. I do a little bit of a walk. It's real easy because I just pull out the space, make a quick right, and I'm on my way. Well, you know, it's a pretty big parking lot. This has got to be, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you guys know Pennsylvania, if you know Allentown, Pennsylvania, this has got to be one of the shittiest parking lots that's ever existed. People drive like fucking maniacs. It's absolutely wild. Everybody just does whatever the hell they want. They don't stop at anything. They just cut through the entire lot. You got to be on the lookout at all times, right? So I left, you know, I'm just hanging out. I look left, I look right. I don't really see anybody. I pull out like I usually do, right? There's this old fucking lady that's just on my side of the road, and we just come face to face with each other. And I'm thinking, like, what are you going to do? You're on the wrong side of the road, right? And she's just looking at me, and then she starts throwing her arms up. She starts screaming, like she's yelling. I see her yelling through her vehicle. I don't remember what the vehicle was. I know it was a luxury vehicle. It was either a Mercedes or a Lexus. And she is just going, she's just yelling. She's doing a lot of yelling. And I'm thinking, what the hell are you yelling for? You're on the wrong side of the road. So you know what? I usually don't stoop to this level, but I start throwing my arms up and I start yelling. I'm like, what are you doing? You're on the wrong side of the goddamn road here. And we're at a dead stop. She is not budging. And you know what? I guess I was the bigger person in this one because I just casually, like 1.5 miles per hour, drove around her, gave her the stare, I gave her the finger, and she was still yelling. And I just went about my day. I went about my business. And I thought to myself, what could you have possibly been yelling and being mad about? You were on the wrong side of the road, and then you were blocking me. But yeah, that was crazy. I figured I had to tell you guys because it was ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right. I see Chelsart and stuff said she's looking forward to something epic. John Barmito, what's up? What the hell is this? Software update. Get out of there. Connor, did you happen to pick up the Ranger Academy? I didn't. Here's the other thing. I didn't partake in Free Comic Book Day like I wanted to, and I'll tell you why in a second. Lyle, if you drive up here like that, you stay stuck forever. I had places to go, man. I had things to do, and it was incredible. NPC behavior. That's what I was thinking. She just like standing there, like, what are we gonna do here? No, but she was going in, man. She was going in. Karen behavior is an all-time high. I thought about it. I was like, it's got to be because she's driving a luxury vehicle. It's not everybody, but that was my initial thought. It's got to be because of that. Maybe she was from England. She could have been. I'll tell you what, she was definitely a little bit on the older side. Like definitely on the older side, man. Let's see. Pedro, what's up, man? What's up, Joshua? Just fell. No offense to any Lexus or Mercedes drivers, but here it's about 85% a-hole. Yeah, I'll be honest, that's how it probably is here. Oh man. Just Fell says, love the new time. Yeah, it works a lot better with me too. I'm glad people like this time a little bit more. Oh, so all right. So the free comic book day, I didn't partake in it like I would have liked to. Oh shit. Do I even have the? All right, yeah. All right, hold on. I'll be right here. All right. All right, I was going to say, if they weren't in the room, I wouldn't show you, but I saw the box over there. So instead, I went to a comic show up in the Hershey area, and I actually didn't really plan on digging through bins. I didn't really plan on buying too much stuff. I just wanted to go see what it was about, and there was somebody from the community there, NRG, and I knew he was going to be there as a vendor, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go meet him. I'm going to go say what's up to him and his wife, and extremely nice people. I absolutely love meeting them. But I was with my girlfriend, and she started digging through one of the bins. It was like older, like Disney toys, and they had action figures and turtles and shit like that. And she was like, well, they got a $5 box right there. And I'm like, I don't really want to dig through bins today. But, she was looking through that. I thought, why not? Why not dig through it? When I tell you that this guy must not have known comics or anything about comics, I promise you the 2, 4, 6, the 8 books I'm about to show you were all $5. They were all $5 books. I don't even know which ones I'm going to show you first. I was like really, really mind blown on these. I'll just go down the list. The first one, this is the one shot for the New Avengers. This is like the big Illuminati book that everyone was popping off at the time. It was $5. It's definitely pushing a near like a 9.6. Little spine tick, a little dirty, but it is what it is. So I was like, all right, that was I think the first book that I saw, and I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna see what else is here. Well, we got ASM 375. This is definitely a near mint book. This one is very pretty. No spine ticks, no anything on it. This is, I believe, first appearance of, is it Eddie's wife, Anne? I'm pretty sure it's the first appearance on this one. Let's do it alphabetical order. Then we got ASM 360. That one's a little beat up. I'm going to be honest, a lot of these books are pretty beat up, though. ASM 363. I was like, all right, got some pretty decent books in here. We got some heaters. We got Punisher War Journal, issue number 6. This is the first time that Punisher and Wolverine fought each other, or first time meeting each other, one or the other. And I'm thinking, you're probably looking at this right now like, oh, that's a pretty good books for $5 there. You know what I mean? And then we got this gorgeous ASM. It's in really rough shape, but ASM 332 newsstand. I love this cover. Absolutely love this cover. You can see it. It's beat to shit. It's in pretty rough shape, but it's such a great cover. I think this is the first time that they showed Venom with the longer tongue. Not 100%, but I'm pretty positive. And then we got New Mutants 87. This is the second print. So, another solid book to have for the collection. And then here we go, the banger of bangers, folks. ASM 361, first appearance of Carnage. I saw it in the bin. I was like, all right. I said, all right, sir. I didn't even take any money out. That's how dedicated I was to not really spending any money at this show. I was like, I'm going to get these books. These are all in a $5 bin. Are they all $5 each? And he's like, yeah, all $5. I said, hold these books. I'm going to go to the ATM. I will be back in a jiffy. Do not sell these books to a single other soul. Yes, I spent $40 on all these books, and it was, I just wanted to show you guys. So that's why I didn't, really do anything for free comic book day. The place was like an hour and a half away, and I went to Sheets for the first time too. Oh my God. That was like an experience. Sheets, their chicken sandwich, I'll tell you what, I'm still hyping this chicken sandwich up to people. It was the best chicken sandwich I've had in a very long time. It puts Wawa to shame. I'll put it that way. All right. Connor, none of those variants, man. All right. Let me check out some of these comments. Got to save for the big haul next week. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a big one this coming week. You left. You're bold. He could have. I had to go to the ATM, man. I just had to go to the ATM. But yeah, like I said, as I said, as I said, I think twice now, I don't want to waste anybody's time. Let's jump into the books. And I told 2 separate stories. Man, you guys rock those. This is the best fucking community. All right. So as always, if you guys are new, I usually don't tell that many stories right off the bat, but usually if something good happens, I got to fill you in on everybody. But I go over all the indie publishers first. I usually start off with some of the, I hate calling them smaller indie publishers, but the ones that aren't, that every shop doesn't always get. The lesser known ones, I always like to give spotlight to all of them first. Let you know which ones I'm going to be getting, and then move into Image, Boom Studios, and then from there we check out all the other ones too. Mark's got a solid list coming up. Junkyard Joe, Miracle Man, Stargirl. I think that's the last issue for the series, I'm pretty sure, for this week. Phantom Road, another new one. Ambassadors, Nemesis. Speaking of Nemesis, that's the first one I'm going to bring up. This is the end of the series, I'm pretty positive. Did I watch... I didn't watch it yet, Connor. Ugh, I didn't watch it yet, buddy. I know. I've been too hyped up watching. So I usually don't watch any TVs or movie until the very end of my day. Usually I fall asleep right away. But with the NBA playoffs going on, those games have been fantastic. So I've been tuning into them at night. Lou Sims, glad you could tune in. Man, I'm glad you could tune in, buddy. Thank you. I did read World Tree and I loved it. I thought it was very good. Don't Spit in the Wind. Which one's Don't Spit in... Is that... oh, yeah, this one from Mad Cave. I'll bring that one up, too. Mad Cave Studios always has good ones. Dude, Jimmy Buckets is going crazy. Nuggets. Dude, I would like to see the Nuggets win. I really would. I'm a Nets fan. I actually got a Nets hat on right now. And just so you know, I was a huge Nets fan way before KD and Kyrie came. To be real with you, I'm not even a fan of KD or Kyrie, really. I was very... bummed to get them and Harden. I like the team we had before that, but I like who we have now. I know we're not going to be that good, so it is what it is. Let's see. Jeezy Creasy. I don't like Devin Booker, man. I don't like his attitude. Devin Booker, the type of dude that's always going to talk shit when he's winning, and then when he sucks, he's going to stay quiet. He's like Dylan Brooks. He's been pissing me off too. Yeah, I would like to, from the East, I'd like to see the Bulls, or not the Bulls, I'd like to see the Heat go. Jimmy Buckets has been on fire. He truly has. All right. So, from Millar World, that was like 2 odd ones I said. I think I said like, I don't even know what the hell I said. But from Millar World, we got Nemesis Reloaded, number 5. This is the mini-series finale. I still haven't read the first volume of this, just Nemesis. I heard Nemesis was great. I haven't been hearing as many good things for Nemesis Reloaded, though. I'm going to be real with you. I think one of the guys in my shop was really pumped for this one. And I don't know if he's been reading it or he's waiting to the end to read it, but I know he's been hyping up Nemesis for a long time for me to read. So I'm going to have to ask him if he's been reading this one too. Let's see. Don't Spit in the Wind, The Ambassadors, Indigo Children, World Tree, When It Starts. Ooh, Red Room. Oh, wait, I don't think Red Room is this week. Is Red Room this week? I couldn't remember if it was this or last week. Oh, so you don't have to read volume... Oh, damn, I thought it was going to be... Oh, I thought this was like a volume 2 to it. Rogue Rook, what's up, buddy? First volume was better, but still a great read. Oh, I appreciate it. Just read it. All right, yeah, I'll have to give it a shot. I honestly thought this was going to be like a volume 2 to it. I thought I was going to be picking back up with it. So here you got cover B, the Jimenez variant. It looks like literally almost the same exact thing, except a different color. Literally is like the same thing. And cover C, Fernandez. That's a cool cover. Gotcha. Red Room is going to be very good, though. I also brought this one up because a couple people have been mentioning it right now. I did not read the first issue, but I'll tell you what. Everything that I think I've read from Mad Cave Studios, I've really liked. And I'm going to say that lightly because they just came out. I don't know why Monomyth is popping up that it's coming out this week when it came out last week. I reviewed it in Thursday's live stream. I don't think the series... I'm just going to tell you straight up. I'm just going to talk about it again because it's showing that's coming out. I don't think I don't know. I wasn't a really big fan of it. I think the artwork was awesome. The artwork was probably the best art of the week for all the stuff that I've read. I'm going to be real with it. Actually, I think I got it right here. I do. I got it right here. Let me show you some artwork for it real quick. And you guys can make your own judgment on it then. I'm going to only do the first like 2 pages. So this is the first 2 pages. That's what the art looks like. I'll show you one more super quick, just so you can get an idea of it. It looks very, it's dark, it's gritty. I like the vibe the artwork gives off, but the story, the concept is good. I'll say that the concept is good. But if you've been following me for a bit now, I'm not really huge into the fantasy stuff. The fantasy magic. I typically don't go for those books. I kind of rope them in with the superhero books, and I limit myself to how many of those I read a week because I get burnt out on them way too fast. And I'm kind of roping it in with them. It was interesting, and I really like the ending for it. But the way I think the way I summarized it is if my shop doesn't get issue number 2. Not going to make a big stink about it. If I get it, I get it. I don't. It is what it is. Here's some of the other covers for it. But I will say, I have been a big fan. Oh, wow, that's a cool cover. I've been a big fan of pretty much everything that I've read from Mad Cave Studios, though. They got some good stuff, and I like the quality of their books as well. Let's see. I bought the whole Department of Truth series. Nice! Took your recommendation and read the trade and got hooked. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you got it and you enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of that series too. It's good stuff. There is the deluxe hardcover out. I did order that. I finally got around to ordering it. I ordered it last week, but so the thing. Oh shit, man, this happened again. Nobody told me it was still on a solo screen. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Joshua, dude, Peacemaker. I was talking about that when I reviewed it. I said, I'm not going to say that I actually laughed, but you got some good chuckles out of me and like a big smile a few times. That was a really good read. I think I put that in the S tier. It was also my read of the week. Let's see. We got a new one coming out from Frank Miller Presents. I'll bring that up. Oh, yo. I'll talk about Black Box Comics in a minute. Let's bring up all these other brand new ones coming out this week. Someone just said Quicksand, so I'm definitely going to talk about that. I brought that one up, I thought, last week. I bet you $1 these Scout comic books, not all of them are coming out. No doubt in my mind. It's just an annual. Let's see. And that's it. All right, so if there's any of these you want to talk about, let me know. But these are like the new ones and the ones I'm going to be getting, so I'm going to continue on with these. This is the new one coming out from Frank Miller Presents. I don't know why I think... All right, I was going to say, I think this is a one-shot. It does say one-shot on there, so not a brand new series. I think in my video I put that it was going to be a new series as my own oopsies. Here's the other cover for it. It says, following the events of Ancient Enemies in this special one-shot, Rosemary Reed, the original Wraith, confronts her son, Tucker Reed, as he takes on the hero's identity and costume against his mother's wishes. Together, they must navigate through the tragedies of their past with the hope of building a better future. That is, if they don't beat each other senseless first. Written by Ancient Enemies series creator Dan Didio, and art Jose Luis, blah, 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 and Jonas Trinidad. Might as well say a last name. Legacy of Violence number 5 finally came out. Which one? Who came out with that one? Legacy of Violence. Actually, I'll just search it. Mad Cave Studios. What's it look like? New arc, Cullen Bunn. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Is that the one? Oh, wait. No, I was looking at a different one. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. Legacy of Violence number 5. I was going to say, I could have sworn I just saw that cover. Mad Cave does have really good stuff, man. The story, on the other hand. Oh, dude, that would be so cool. So Dynamite says he heard that comic shops received Green Lantern rings to give out with issue 1. That would be sweet. All right, so Legacy of Violence is the start of a brand new arc. I'm sure Second Street Marvel will have a better idea if this is a good jumping on point. or you're going to be a little bit too lost. It's going to be a 12-issue maxi series written by Cullen Bunn. This seems like something I should be reading, a horror series done by Bunn. I was going to say, I think that's Andrea Muddy's art. I'm not a huge fan of Andrea Muddy's art. It's not bad. It's not really my style. I didn't like it too much in, what was it? The one from Aftershock, not Bunny Mask, the other one. I can't remember it off the top of my head. They had like 3 or 4 volumes out of it. Yeah, I agree with that. Muddy is an acquired taste. See, even with Bunny Mask, I wasn't a huge fan of Maniac of New York. That's the one I'm thinking of. Thank you. But even on Bunny Mask, I think that's Muddy as well. That, I liked it a little bit more, but at the same time, still wasn't a huge fan. Now I gotta take a second to talk about Black Box Comics. We got Dream Master 5 coming out this week. So I'm not rocking the shirt now. They sent me a t-shirt with a bunch of issue number 2s. Last time when I opened up a package, it was like all their issue number 1s. I didn't read all of them yet. I think I read 5 of like their 10 that they sent me. And so far, so good. Everything has been fucking awesome. I'm going to be real with you. Black Box Comics. I don't know if anyone has, I'm not going to say I've been sleeping on them, but my shop hasn't been getting them. I know I could have threw them on my pull list, but I never really had an opportunity to just kind of pan through one of their books. It's nice. Their artwork on a lot of these series are very well done, and I'm really enjoying a lot of these stories. Out of all of them that I read, I think I read, it was IT, it's like Big and Little, something like that. Project Icarus, Dr. Wilder, and there's one more I can't recall off the top of my head. Project Icarus was so good. That's my favorite one, no doubt, that I've read so far. I didn't move on. I think the other one was Degen Hunter that I read. That one really wasn't my style. Not bad. The artwork was nice, but like I said, the fantasy, magic, that type of shit, it's usually not up my alley, but it still wasn't a bad issue. Dream Master I'm really excited for. I've been saving this one, and the ones that I've really been looking forward to, I'm saving them for last. But they sent me a package. It was a t-shirt. It's a Ninja Caden t-shirt. I was going to wear it tonight, but I wanted to wash it first. It had a bunch of issues 2s in it. I didn't get a chance to thank them yet. Hopefully they pop in and I can, give them a proper thank you on stream. But I got to reach out to them again. Man, seriously, Black Box Comics, I would love to do more stuff with you guys. I'd love to, I don't know, whatever we can do. I would love to do more stuff with you guys. You guys got some really good fucking books. But I just got to give them a nice little shout out, man. I appreciate the things that they've done for me so far, sending me the books. But Dream Master 5 should be on the way. Originally, it was supposed to come out, what was it, the 3rd? Yeah, I think they said the 3rd it was supposed to come out, but something happened, I guess, with Diamond, and it never went. Let's see. Don Johnson, what's up, buddy? Dude, no problem at all. No problem at all. You're here, and that's all that matters. Coming to hang out. And then we got a brand new one from Scout Comics. I think all of these are Scout. Hold on. Scout. Let me go through all these Scout ones first. Count Dante. Iconic and controversial karate master from the 1970s. But while the reporter interviewing him is excited to hear the salacious details. That's a hell of a word. Salacious. Might have to add that one to my vocabulary. Details of a crazy life. It is clear the time of bittersweet for is bittersweet for Brown. Meh, sounds okay. Chell's art and stuff. I'm not sure I'm that old for that one. Palicki did that Ninja Caden of Black Box is pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I haven't read that one yet. I haven't read Ninja Caden, Devil's Dominion, Dream Master, and I think there's one more that I haven't read yet, maybe 2 more. But the one I've been saving all the ones that I really wanted to read for last. But the t-shirt's actually a Ninja Caden t-shirt. I'm not sure if I said that. Quicksand, somebody just mentioned Quicksand. Oh, the other thing I want to talk about with their artwork, not every single one of the issues, but a lot of them, they have this kind of 90s style artwork to it. A lot of them kind of remind me of a 90s issue, and I really like that. I thought that was cool. I think the only one that seems different was Degen Hunter. That was more of a modern art style, but I feel like the rest of them kind of had a 90s vibe to it. And I saw Second Street said, I need Bun to team up with Dalibor. I always say his name wrong. Is it Dalibor Talajic? For a good horror book. I agree. I like Dalibor's artwork a lot. I think he's done a really good job. He's done a lot of team-ups with John Lees. Especially, I think, maybe it was just Hotel. I don't know if they did Crimson Cage together. Crimson Cage together. But I know they've done Hotel Volume 1 and Volume 2. And John Lees talks very highly of Dalibor. Quicksand, Jonathan Hedrick. Let's see what cover B looks like. We got an incentive. After a mysterious hole opens in the Egyptian desert, horrific creatures climb out and wreak havoc on a nearby city. They retreat as quickly as they arrived, leaving the planet in shock by this unfathomable event. A team of elite specialists from around the globe called Canary One are sent after the monsters to discover more about them. But when the crew never returns, the world must prepare for the possibility of another wave of attacks. That sounds really good. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I saw somebody else note, somebody said Quicksand earlier in the stream. I don't know who it was. This one sounds good. I was going to join the Discord, but it says the link is expired. Is it? Let's see if I can open it. Well, I don't want to fuck it up. Well, let me see. It shouldn't be. Yeah, it should be good. Let's see. Yeah, link. All right, hold on. I've already got it up, so I can just put the new link. I can put a new link there. That's link. All right. That's kind of weird that it said that though. Let's see. There we go. All right, this is the good link. All right, that's the good link. Now you guys should be good, whoever wants to join. Yeah, it's so weird. All right, everybody should be good now that wanted to join. I think we're up to like 40 people. You guys kick ass. We talked some good shit there, too. All right, so that's that book. That actually sounds really good. $5. That's the thing with Scout, though. All of their books are $5. And I'm not saying that they're not good, but I always feel like with Scout, I feel like their schedule is always messed up, or their books aren't coming out when they're supposed to. They get delayed a lot. Like this week, it says we got 4 brand new ones coming, and I just feel like we're not getting 4 brand new books from Scout Comics this week. That's just my thinking. Let's see. Yeah, I've had some issues with it. Hedrick is worth the money. Well, so that's where I was going with this too. The last book that I really liked from Scout Comics was Recount, and Locust was also really good. And this one kind of has, not Recount, but this one kind of sounds like it has Locust vibes to it. So I'm definitely going to pick this one up, assuming my shop does get it. Salacious. Oh, dude. And oh shit, I'm not even going to, Ennui, was it? Ennui? Is that what it is? Ennui. I can't remember. I think it is. By the Horns is one I never got an opportunity to read, but I've heard really good things about that one too. I don't even remember what ennui means. I don't know what salacious means either. I mean, there's people watching right now, and I'm sure there's a fraction of you that were like, you idiot, you don't know what salacious means? And the other half is like, come on, someone put it in there so I don't have to, so someone can tell me what it means too. Another new one from Scout, Keepers of the Cosmos. I'm definitely not going to be picking this one up. I'm not super knowledgeable on Dragon Ball Z, but is it Vegeta? Is that Vegeta right there? Maybe. I think that's the right character, right? Vegeta? Lemon Drop, a cuddly space teddy bear with the mouth of a sailor, left the keepers of the cosmos about this time last year. Now he's done and got arrested by an alien dictator overseeing a fascist state in the galaxy far, 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 far away. Nightbrand. Vara and the rest of the keepers are torn on whether or not to help their old friend. Not for me. Let's see. Those are words I can only understand in context. Austin, we didn't hit Image yet. We got a couple more, and then we're going to be doing that one. Yeah, this one would be a book for Dr. Cosmo. I hope he's doing good. He'll probably pop in eventually. Mr. Negative finally joined Discord. Awesome. Oh, man, I appreciate that. I don't buy comics with teddy bears on the cover. I will say, though, what was it? The one from Boom Studios, the first volume was really good. Eve, that had a teddy bear on it, and that one was really good. Volume 2 wasn't that good, though. Oh, there we go. Mark coming in clutch. All right. Salacious, adjective, having or conveying undue or inappropriate interest in matters. Salacious stories. All right. There you have it. Salacious. Dude, something epic. It's actually funny. Kudransky, whoever runs their Instagram, they watched that Sunday video and they kind of did a snippet and put it on their story. Yeah, in short, it means being a pervert. Let's see. Impossible team up, Impossible Jones and Captain Lightning. This seems like another one that I definitely am not interested in. Special crossover featuring Carl Kessel and Tom Grummett's Investigators of the Unknown Section 0. Man. And wrapping it up with a final one that I don't really have interest in, we've got Cartoon Puppet Horror Theater. Horror with no strings attached. If anyone's interested in the new Kong, the C variant cover is done by Joe DeVito, who's the original artist from 2005. Oh, shit, that's awesome. Well, I'm going to be getting to that one very shortly, too. That one does sound really good, Kong. It's King fucking Kong, you know. Oh, yo, Chels and stuff. All right, let's move on from this. Let's move on from these indies. Let's get to Image and DC, or Image and Boom. I think Boom's only got one this week. All right, get your wallets ready, folks. Yeah, Joshua Alvey, I feel you on that. I don't see a lot of Scout comic books show up in my shop. All right, the ones I'm getting, I'm gonna bring these up, and then if you want to talk about any of the other ones, just rattle them off, and I will bring them up. I'm gonna bring this up because it's a new one. That's a new series from Boom. Monarch. I wish I was reading it. I don't think it's a new arc for Saga. Let me just bring that up real quick. No, it's not. But super quick, if you guys have been reading Saga, how's it been so far? Obviously not the old shit, but the newest. Once it picked back up at like 50 or whatever. Titillating. Let's see. That AF-15 homage and the Mario and Terminator homages. Is that also something epic? All right, we'll get to something epic in just a second. I gotta bring up Noctera because it's arguably one of my favorite ongoings right now. There's like never a bad issue, and I feel as though every time they hit a point in the story where I kind of tell myself, all right, they're winding something down a little bit, or the story is just going to be a little slow for the next few issues because they're either on their way somewhere, they're trying to figure something out wherever they are. They're trying to solve something, whatever. And every single time, it is like, it's crazy. They're always like, this series is always bonkers. Some shit is always just off the wall, crazy and wild. I love what Scott Snyder's doing with it. The artwork is great. The story is just fire. And if you're reading it, they just got to, what is it called? EOS. They just got to EOS. And it was as crazy as everybody said. And they kind of opened the doors, and that's where they left us. And I feel like this cover is just an indicator as to where this issue is going. I'm so excited. I am very, very pumped to learn more about EOS. All right, Austin, a very quick... Eden? Welcome to Eden. I feel... Well, maybe they call it Eden, but I'm almost 100% sure it's called EOS. Unless if I'm mixing something up. All right, so a quick synopsis of Noctera. It's kind of it's going to sound very generic, like it's the end of the world. Some crazy just like end of the world event happens. There's no more light. Something either covers the earth, just like this darkness covers earth. There's no more sunlight. And everything that touches this darkness starts to turn into these monsters. Now there's monsters forming from other monsters. It's turning people into monsters. All of the animals, they're called shades. And this team, our main character, was her name, is it Valerie? What the hell is her real name? I don't remember her actual name. Or yeah, Valentina Riggs. They also call her Sundog. She's kind of this leader of the pack, and they get word that there's this place called Eos. And it's just, there's light at Eos. There's still sunlight, and they're trying to figure out how to get there and see if they can just propel that sunlight onto the earth and fix everything. It's like a Supernatural episode. That I've never seen that show, so I can't speak on that. But I just feel like it's been so good. There's so many twists and turns. There's so much stuff that happens to the characters. It's very well written. I love the artwork. Love the first trade. I was really liking the second arc, but forgot to put it on my pull list, so I missed out. Oh man, dude, I feel like it's honestly only gotten better. I think at one point, maybe it was within the second arc, it slowed down a little bit to me, and I was like, all right, this is the part where it's going to slow down. They're going to figure this out. And once everything happened with Blacktop Bill, and then they had the Blacktop Bill one-shot special, man, I got pulled right back into it. It was like maybe one whole issue, 2 issues at most, where I was just thinking, all right, it's a little slow right now. But man, they went right back to it, and it's been nonstop since then. And these covers are great. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, something's gonna happen to her. Something's gonna happen to her this issue, and it's gonna be legit. I think trade paperback is a good way to go for it. Is the number 1 a pretty pricey book now? Is it getting a lot of spec? It was. I'm going to be honest, it was at one point. It absolutely was. I can bring it up. We can look together. It's probably like a $10 book. It used to be like a $20 book, but I'm sure it's probably like 10 to 15 at most. Cover, no, you always got to look at what they sold for. $10 for cover A. Damn. Signed by Jock. Oh, damn. Signed by Jock, Snyder, and Tony Daniel. It's not too much. $15. Actually, not a lot of issue 1 cover A's. That's not that bad, though. I don't think so. Oh, God. I hope Netflix isn't producing it. I hope it's like Amazon or HBO or something. Netflix, if it goes to Netflix, it just goes down the shitter, in my opinion. Netflix, I mean, they're doing a great job of Stranger Things, but there's really not a lot of stuff on Netflix that I sit down and I'm like, this is good. This is a quality television show. And every time I feel like it is a quality television show, it gets canceled. Every single time. And they pump out that other shit. What's that one show that they have on Netflix right now? Garden of Eden or Welcome to Eden? That show is god-awful, and out of nowhere, it's like, Season 2's here. Who the hell's asking for Season 2 of Welcome to Eden? It's stupid. You know it's not stupid, though? Junkyard Joe. This shit's awesome, and it's the miniseries finale. I'm like 3 issues behind right now, though. But I loved all the issues. They've done a great job with, from what I've read, they've done a great job with it. John... How's Junkyard Joe been? Really liked the first issue. Been getting the issues, but haven't caught up. That's kind of where I'm at. I missed out on, I think, the 4th issue. And then when I got the 5th issue, I was still waiting on the 4th one to come in. So I'm not sure if I even have the 4th one right now. I don't even know. I know I picked up the 5th one, but I only read the first 3. That's all I know. And I really liked the first 3. But I know somebody in the Discord was really excited for Junkyard Joe. They said it's been incredible. Let's see. Covers are decent. I like cover B. Actually, that's a cool cover too. Such an interesting concept. Man, Jeff Johns, I'll tell you, Jeff Johns killed it on this one. And he also did, what was it, Geiger. Geiger was a fire series too. I recommend reading that one. This whole universe that he's kind of creating, was it Madverse? Is that what or Mad Ghost? Whatever Mad Ghost is, if that's labeled on a book, I'm picking it up every time. I don't care. I don't care what it's about. They've like had no misses. Speaking of no misses, my boy Jeff Lemire's coming in hot with Phantom Road number 3 this week. Another series that I am like, it's very typical Jeff Lemire series though. I hype him up all the time, and I mean, I don't think there's a bad series that I've read from him. I'm pretty sure I've liked everything. I've just always wanted more issues, and now we have an ongoing of Phantom Road. But right now, it's kind of giving me, it's not horror like Gideon Falls, but it's reminding me of Gideon Falls, where I can blow through an issue super quick. And that's always, to me, the downfall of Jeff Lemire's stuff, is the issues are read very quick. Sometimes you don't get a lot of info. Sometimes some of these issues, there's like one big thing happening, and that takes up the whole series, or the whole issue. I'm sorry, not the series, but it takes up the entire issue, and you're like, damn it, now I got to wait for the next one. And then the next one might be the same way, and you're thinking, all right, well, now I need to just patiently wait for the next one. But if you do have that patience, or if you just prefer to read stuff in trades, that to me is the best way to read Jeff Lemire's stuff. And I saw you mention Primordial down there, and I totally was in agreement with you for that until I read it all at once. And I'm still not saying it was the best series. That probably is one of the weakest ones that I've read from him. But it was way better read a second time all at once. I'll put it that way. But yeah, these are the type of books you just gotta have a little patience with it. You gotta see what you gotta ride it out till you get his full, his whole idea just comes about. So Phantom Road, I really like the love variant for this one, because that's how it was to me with Gideon Falls. I would blow through those issues and I'd be like, man, do I even like, I'm thinking like, do I like this series? But man, when you go back and reread some of this stuff and you can bang through a couple issues at once, that's the way to do it. Love Lemire saw an interview where he said, if this sells well enough, he has this plotted for 50 issues. Oh, that's what we're talking about here. See, this is what I mean. You gotta be with Jeff Lemire for the long haul. You don't just pick up unless if it's a mini series, that's a different story. But if you know he's got an ongoing coming out, you got to see it through to the end. You can't just pick up the first couple of issues and be like, nah, it's just okay. It probably is just going to be okay. You got to ride that thing out, though. And then this one. This is the one that a lot of people have been hyping up. Something Epic by Simon Seisman. That's how you say it, right? Seisman Krudransky. But man, these covers. So let me read what it is about first, though. Outside our perception, creative thought takes physical form with only a handful of individuals known as epics, able to interact with this wondrous hidden world. But for 14-year-old Danny Dillon, accepting these responsibilities himself won't be easy or safe. Lose yourself in a world of endless fantasy and creativity where superheroes, monsters, magical creatures, and cartoon characters live and breathe alongside us. Sounds awesome. Sounds epic, actually. And these are the covers. All right, so let me. Kaiser didn't like it at all. To each their own. I will say though, it was one of the weaker ones. All right, these are the covers. They're all pretty epic. I'm gonna get through them. No pun intended, honestly. Cover B. Oh man, Terminator homage. I grabbed the other Terminator homage. I got that for where the fuck is it? Is it around here? I'm not digging through all those books. Yeah, I got the I think it was the Whatnot for Exiled. I ended up grabbing the Terminator homage for that one. And it's the A of 15. That's pretty cool. I like this one though. Oh, somebody mentioned the Eminem show. Oh yeah. If I can get my hands on this one for cover E, I'm definitely going to grab this. 100% I'm going to be grabbing this one. Although I will say, this one's pretty sweet too. I like the Nintendo. Every time Nintendo has a cover out, well, it's not Nintendo obviously coming out with the cover, but every time there's a Nintendo cover, I lean towards it, but I usually don't find them. And then finally, exclusive 3D. Oh, what is this one? What is it? Oh, I know you guys know. I know somebody in chat knows. I don't remember what movie this is. Is it, wait, has Howard the Duck? Is it? I feel like I'm thinking of something else. Oh, it is Howard the Duck. Oh, shit. That's not what I was thinking of then. I feel like there's a movie with a dinosaur popping out of an egg like that. And I thought that's what this was. Oh, shit. Now I don't know. I don't know. Well, I built that up to look like an idiot, but it's okay. Or it could be the show. That's a show. The show Dinosaurs. That's what I... See, I've... TV shows Dinosaurs. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. All right, at least you guys knew what I was... Somebody knew what I was talking about. All right, that's good. Let's bring it up. Dinosaurs TV show. With that little fucking... Oh, man, I used to love this. That's literally that right here. That's actually what I thought right there. The complete first, second season, that cover like that, that's what I was thinking. Oh, yeah, unlock some memories, everybody. Let the nostalgia flow through you. Not the mama. Oh, man. Oh, that's so cool. That's what I thought it was. 100%. Oh, man. I gotta take a moment for that one. I missed that. That was awesome. That really is a blast from the past. The Ambassadors, another one from Image this week. Come on, The Ambassadors, this one's always fire. The other issues were great. I love what they've been doing with it. I think the last issue was Travis Charest, however you say it on it. Let's see. The cover is by Copel. Is spot on when it comes to Brazilians, typical sidewalks. Some of these comments are usually pretty good. How you guys been liking? All right, I was going to say, how you guys been liking this one so far? John says loving this one. This series has been great. It really is worth it. Especially, you know, Image. Mark Millar, Image, different artists on every single one of them. It's been a fire story. Most action-packed issue yet moves the story to Brazil, where a Catholic priest fighting drug lords is offered a spot on this international super team, but he's happy just doing God's work in the barrios. You know, at first, Chels and stuff, I wasn't a fan of the different artists because I picked up the first issue and I loved it. And I was like, man, the story is great. The artwork is great. And I didn't know at first that it was going to be a different artist on every single issue. And then a lot of people in chat was always saying, oh, it's going to be a different artist for every single issue. And I was like, oh, that sucks. Why would they do that? And then you saw the fucking killer lineup of artists that were on the books. And it's like, all right, then that's a little different. Damn, for real, K-Bar? Very meh? Dude, this series I think has been fire. I've really been liking it. Art is very nice. The last one. Let me see if I got that one. This one I know for a fact is somewhere like... This one I think is floating around here. Maybe not that far back. Oh, shit. Maybe it is like 2 weeks ago. At this point. That's it. Yep. Ah, dude, look at this artwork. I got it right here for you guys. Oh, man. Actually, here. Yeah, this is the Travis one. There we go. I'll show you another page. Oh, man. This is awesome. This is such a good issue. There you go, guys. Man, it's like... I kept all these books right here. So I got, like, obviously a bottom row. You see the type of shelving I have behind me. And I like to keep all the books out of the bags and boards for when I do the reviews for you, so I can be like, bam, look at this artwork, shit's awesome. And then here's another page of how awesome it is. And then it's like, this is my red flag right here. Every time the stream's over, I just put it in one of the little cubbies right here until it builds up where it's just absolutely unbearable, and then I have to bag and board like over 100 books, and then I have to organize over 100 books, and it takes way longer than it should because I should just do it every single week when there's only like 10 to 15 books. But yeah, I've got a really bad problem doing that, and it's the pile's getting very big. The pile's getting very big right now. Let's see. All right, yeah, definitely JD. You gotta check that one out, 100%. I definitely want to bring this one up for you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this one, but I did read the first volume. It was only supposed to be a 3-issue miniseries, Old Dog. It was a lot of fun. From what I remember, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, and I'm pretty positive they actually wrapped up that story quite nicely, despite it only being 3 issues. So I was pretty surprised to see that they've got a brand new volume coming out. And what I do think is cool is that they're not calling it like, I don't know, Old Dog Volume 2 or Older Dog, I don't know, something stupid like that. They're just putting issue number 4 on it. They're saying, hey, it's a brand new story, but it's issue number 4. So I like that, but it says that it's an exciting new action series by Declan Shalvey, continues with a brand new mission. Secrets come to light for Rottweiler and Retriever as Keelan looks back on her path toward Black Circle. Jack's mission is derailed when he comes face to face with an old prodigy who is on a dark path of their own. Yeah. Old Dog learns new tricks, volume 2. Let's see. I always leave bagging and boarding too. It's always a relief when I finally get to it. But see, I push it off for so long, and I'm just like, now I need to do it. I need to bag and board all of these books. And I'm running out of room in my boxes. I know I need another box, so I just need to move some books. It's a pain. People who have like a lot of long boxes, I'm talking like 20 or 30 long boxes, I don't know how the hell you guys do it. I've got like 6 short boxes or 7 short boxes, and I'm overwhelmed. And now I'm also overwhelmed because I've got like a TV over there, and if you guys don't know, I've been refurbishing game consoles. I kind of do that in my spare time, and I've got shit everywhere. I've got shit everywhere right now. Because I kind of use this area for the games and stuff. I use it for some other things. So it's everywhere right now. I spend the day cleaning up. All right. But this is the brand new one. Here's some of the other covers for it. We got cover B. The first volume was really good, though. I will say that. First volume was very good. But covers are always, not sure about that one. Let's see. Anyone stores their books in the plastic boxes, like those black ones? If it's the ones you're talking about that I'm thinking of, you're right. Those are absolutely legit. Let's see. I always push it off for too long. Then when I get it done, I need at least one more new box, and I need to reorder. Oh, dude, that's the worst. It's when you finally start to run out of room and you're just like, well, what do I do with this new box? Because I kind of have 2 that are running low, like an Image and a Boom Studios box or something, or a new Marvel ongoing, or all the failed miniseries and ongoings that I didn't want to keep going on. Mad Scientist, the lab is messy. Dude, it's like I'm looking around right now. It's like a really nice organized mess. It's like all the mangas over there. Manga and Pokemon over there, a massive set of video games, like my shrine of video game stuff all over there with all the systems displayed. And then there is where I do all my testing. So I got the TV. I got a PS2 hooked up right now. 2 PS3s. I got a PS2 Slim, a PS2 Fat, 2 PS3 Slims. And then all my tools, the soldering gun, iron, whatever you call it, the other tools, and oh my goodness, so much crap. It's been a lot of fun though. I fixed up a original Xbox today and a PS4 Slim today. So I've been, fixing up a lot of systems. I gotta show you this one real quick. This is disgusting. I opened up a fat PS3 earlier today. Dude, look how gross this shit is. Look at this. Oh shit, let me bring it up. I'm a big fan of PlayStation. And plus they're a lot easier to work on if we're being honest here. Look how gross this is. Does that even pop up? I bought it off eBay and the dude said, yeah, it doesn't work. Well, no shit, it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Do you see that crap? Look at this. Yeah, that's why it doesn't work, guys. Oh, this is the best picture. This is the best picture. That's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. Oh, I don't know what he did. I have no idea what he did. But it was so gross. Trenton Wells said, do I fix it? That's what I do. I've been buying broken systems online. I clean them up. I fix some, whatever needs to be fixed in them, and then I put them back online. Yeah, that dude lived in a cave. Pedro, let me put this back on. I got really nervous at first because I've opened up one system before that was just completely littered with dead cockroaches. I didn't take a picture of it. I don't know why. I did have a witness though, so at least it is confirmed that that's a real story. But I opened up this and I saw some flakes falling out where the hard drive is, and I was like, oh, I don't know about this one. I'm opening it up outside. I'm just gonna go from there. It's all dust. It's all dirt and dust. It's not bugs. There's no dead bugs. There's no cockroaches. That is all fucking hair and dust and all that crap that got sucked into the system for I don't know how long, but it's the grossest. It's disgusting. Oh, dude, it's burned into my brain. It's a core memory now. It's 100% a core memory. The telltale sign for that one was when I put it on my desk right here. And this is why I don't do a lot of stuff at this desk anymore, because I set it down, I moved all my shit out the way, and I started unscrewing something and a fucking beetle crawled out of it. And I was like, ugh, no, we're taking this right outside. Oh, damn. Kaiser really just put things into perspective. He said, it's a 20-year-old system. Man, is PS3? PS3 is not 20 years old, is it? Is it already 20 years old? Damn. That hurts. That hurts. My systems don't ever look that though. I see, that's the thing. I have no idea what you would have to do for that. The thing is though, is that, all right, PS2 makes sense. That one was a PS3 fat, the OG PS3. You get some good things out of it though. What I tend to do is I like to treat it as like an upgrade for my own systems just in case. Like say I buy a broken one that's in like pristine condition. I'll just fix it up if I can and I'll keep that one and then sell mine. That's not as nice. Like I got like the Xbox that I just sold. I also bought one on eBay that they said was broken. I don't know where I got it from, but I only paid $40 because apparently it didn't work. The shit's in immaculate condition. The nicest Xbox, it's the OG Xbox. The last time I've ever seen an Xbox that nice in my life was me pulling it out of the box when I first bought one. Long time ago. The Roach, I always got to bring it up, man. Do I know what PlayStation Home is? Do you ever get any consoles with PlayStation Home memory on it? PlayStation Home. Let me see that real quick. No, I have never got a system with PlayStation Home on it. I was thinking about that. I was like, that sounds familiar, but no, none of those have ever popped up on the systems. For the most part, I will say they are wiped. Assuming the system turns on, it's usually wiped. What games do I play? I actually just started replaying Resident Evil 5 again. It's on sale on the PlayStation Store for like $6 or something. But that's enough for Old Dog. I might get it. We're going to see what the rest of the week is. If you come across a 60 gig PS3, the one I'm fixing right now is an 80. 80 gig fat, and I've got a backwards compatible 80 gig coming my way with the original carrying case. Oh, I'm excited to see the condition of that though within the next week or so. Hey Sean, what's good? Are you Kaiser? That's what I'm playing it on. I'm playing it on PS5. 60's the backwards compatible. Gotcha. Yes, Austin, I also do that. I've fixed up, I've done GameCube, well, GameCube's not really retro, but I have done N64s before. N64s, I fixed my own SAN, just SNES, the Super Nintendo. I fixed up my own, and Game Boy Color. I've done that. I've fixed three or four GameCubes. I fixed, I think, 3 GameCubes that I resold, and I did one for myself. Yeah, it's an old app. Yeah. I'll keep my eyes out for it. Like I said, most of the time the systems are wiped, assuming they turn on. But continuing on, we got from Boom Studios. This is the only one they have this week. It's a brand new one. We got Ghost Lore issue number 1, written by Cullen Bunn, my dude. He's a killer at writing horror stuff. Let's see. Never played Metal Gear Solid. I've actually never gotten into Metal Gear Solid. Never really played it when I was younger. When I was really younger, I was always into like Spyro, Crash, Resident Evil, Twisted Metal. I'm looking at my games right now. Guitar Hero. Oh, the amount of time I put into Guitar Hero when I was younger. Oh my God. Unreal. I spent hours upon hours. If you ever heard me talk about Rocket League, I put the same amount of hours into Guitar Hero that I did with Rocket League. And like I said, if you heard those stories, that's all I used to play was Rocket League. Hours all through college, every day. And then when I got to the military, same thing. So let's see. We got, it says for Ghost Lore, we got an estranged daughter and her pastor father wander a haunted land. They only have the restless spirits with, each with its own story to tell as company along the way. So to me, that first sentence, it kind of sounds like it's going to be like a bunch of short stories. We'll see. Yeah, talks quick. I will, if I ever get my hands on one of those systems, I've got two more fats. I think I've got 2 or 3 more fats right now that I have to try to fix. I don't think I can though. I think they're fried. Usually when you get like the yellow light of death, that means it's fucked. So I usually just keep them for parts. Every once in a while, I try to put a different power supply in it and, see if it works. But for the most part, they haven't. So I've got a few systems that I don't think I can fix because it requires some heavy duty soldering, and I can't do that. Okay, so it's been a minute. I'll see what I can do about getting back onto some Rocket League. I have played Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank is the shits. Horizon's good. I never really got super into it though. Never. Dude, Ratchet and Clank's legit though. Let me finish this one. It says, after a deadly accident of which they were the only survivors, Lucas and Harmony, a gate can see the dead and over. And am I like stupid reading this? Does this sentence make sense? After a deadly accident of which they were the only survivors, Lucas and Harmony Agate, I can only imagine that's their last name, can see the dead and overwhelming amount of the deceased. With all their own warnings, cries for help, and malevolence alike. I feel like there's something wrong right there. I don't know. I gotta go do stuff. Man, shows and stuff. Go have fun. Have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you tuning in to come hang out. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's gotta be their name. Harmony Agate. But then the after thing, can see the dead and overwhelming amount of the deceased. I feel like that's wrong. Yeah, it's like a weird, it's weird. Deaden? Well, it's DEAD-AN. So I don't know where they're going with that. Austin said, do you refurbish as a side business and sell stuff online? I do. I put them up on Mercari and eBay for the most part. I think I've only got one PS3 online still. Yeah, I've got one PS3 up right now with 3 games. And then within the next week or two, I should have 2 PlayStation 2s, another PS3 Slim, and maybe another one. Can see the dead and overwhelming. Can see the dead and overwhelming amount of the deceased. And what if it's supposed to be like and an overwhelming? So Lucas and Harmony Gate can see the dead and an overwhelming amount of the deceased with their own. That kind of makes a little bit more sense. But I don't know. Oh, dude, it's just it's just AR. It's just AR Comics. I think it's AR. It's AR_Comics 1. That's real original. It was just that. I used to sell comics on there, and then I've mainly moved to selling that. I thought that said I should be an editor at first. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not that good. It's usually when I can catch something like that means something's off. But no, I can never be an editor. There'd be so many books that just have mistakes in them. So these are different covers. But Lucas, Harmony aren't the only ones with this ability. There are other nearly deads. Some of which, oh wait, no, I did read that. Oh wait, no, malicious motivations. I don't know. More of the story. We got a new horror book coming out, and it's written by Cullen Bunn. It's probably gonna be cool. I don't know. Although I will say, Cullen Bunn's last one for Boom Studios was a straight up stinker. I was not a fan of Basilisk at all. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Oh, the thing is I don't know. I'm very upfront about everything. I'm never trying to like hide something because I just think that's ridiculous. I straight say like, for these systems, I did this. When I clean these systems, I swear I strip everything down and I soak them in like hot soapy water and I fucking toothbrush these systems. I scrub everything down as best as I can. Everything on the inside is wiped, dusted, air blown for the air compressor. I wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol too. I want these systems to look brand new again, as clean as humanly possible for everybody. I love, that thing is like, I do these videos because I love reading comics. I love talking comics with you guys. I also love video games, and I grew up loving video games, and I'm not buying it to just make some quick flip. I truly do enjoy taking them apart, cleaning them, and making them feel just new again. I like having just this like fresh system, and I don't know. It's like I always get this weird nostalgia rush because I had almost all these systems growing up. So when I have like a GameCube or a PlayStation and it's stripped down and it's cleaned up and it's like revitalized again, I'm like, yes, somebody's going to get this shit and they're going to enjoy the hell out of it, and they're going to hopefully love it. But if there's like dings and dents and cracks and shit in it, I'll always tell people. We're going to talk about this one super quick too. Monarch. This one's written by Ronnie Barnes. I'm not even remotely caught up in this series. I've only read the first issue. My shop didn't get the second one, and I don't think they got the third one either. I don't recall off the top of my head. But it's Rodney Barnes, and I'm a huge fan of his writing. I think he does a great job with everything. I love Philadelphia. I love Nita Hawes' Nightmare blog. I think he does novels too. Did he write? I think it's called Blackula. I think that's what it's called. I got an email about that. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Blackula, Return of the King. I haven't had an opportunity to read this, and to be quite honest, I don't know if I am going to read it because I'm not as big of a fan of actual novels themselves. I like comics, clearly. Kaiser, I think I am. I've been debating on adding a video game channel topic, whatever it is, for Discord. I've been debating on adding that. And I was debating on adding a sales tab. I thought about it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think if we did that, that could run into a lot of problems. Just because, I don't know. I just feel like we could run into a lot of problems with doing that. Oh shit, was there any Skybound this week? I don't think I saw Skybound. No Skybound. All right, next up, we're going to do Dark Horse, Dynamite, and IDW. We're going to go Clear, Scar, Boy King Kong, new one from Dark Horse, and that's a one-shot. I'll bring it up anyway. If there's any of these other ones you want to talk about, let me know. I grabbed all the ones I'm reading, and I grabbed all the new series. Pedro, was it? Is that where I remember it? That Whoopi Goldberg is going to be sick. Oh, wait, is this... Wait. What about Whoopi? Yo, Whoopi, I don't know if that was a joke. Whoopi's actually writing a comic book for Dark Horse. I think it's called Change or Changes or something. Here. Whoopi Goldberg to release comic book featuring menopausal superhero. Oh yeah, she did find herself in a bit of heat with her being on that. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Dude, this website sucks. Moral of the story is Whoopi Goldberg's got a brand new book coming out about a menopausal superhero. That is literally what the story is. That website was god awful. All right, so let's see. Clear number 3 is coming out. I don't know what I feel like part of me thought that is this only a 3-issue miniseries? But I'm not 100% on that. But the last issue, I wasn't able to get it when it came out. My shop did order it for me, and I think I have it, but I didn't read it. But the first issue was fantastic. So I'm definitely going to be grabbing this one, reading it all at once. Yeah, New York Times, that website was terrible. It was like video, ad, and another video underneath that other video while I'm just trying to read the words in between. And yes, I don't know what she says or what she believes in, but I know that she's been in a lot of heat. And I will tell you what, when I saw that she had a comic book coming out, I saw it on a Dark Horse like post or something like that. I think it was like a sponsored post. Those comments were tearing Dark Horse apart. Ah, shit. Ain't got no more water. All right. See, that's the thing is I feel like if I was a comic book publisher, it doesn't matter if you're left or right. I don't care what you believe in or political views. I don't care about any of that shit. If you've got someone who is very vocal one way or the other and doesn't get a lot of, positive, like a lot of good things thrown her way, I guess. Like a lot of people don't view her in a positive way anymore. I don't think I would be saying like, oh yeah, come on, Whoopi, write a comic book. Everyone's going to love it. Yeah, I don't know if I would be doing some shit like that if I was Dark Horse. Spy, love your videos, updates, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you tuned in for a little bit. If you're here for the rest of the video, if you're tuned in this whole time, either way, I appreciate it, buddy. It means a lot. Mother of Madness didn't sell. Mother of Madness sucked. That's why. That was a bad story. And you know what? I don't remember her name off the top of my head. I just know her as Daenerys Targaryen. I liked her in that show a lot. I think she's a great actress. But Daenerys didn't write a good comic book. I picked it up praying it was going to be her maybe being Daenerys with a dragon. I knew it wouldn't, but I was hoping for the best. Let's see. Dynamite's got Disney villain Scar, issue number 2 coming out. First issue was really good. I'm probably going to continue on with this one. We'll see how it goes. Maybe. Let's see. Then they got a brand new one, Kong, The Great War, issue number 1. This one's probably going to be sweet. I'm sure my shop got a lot of, got all the different covers on. Let's see who Mr. Alex Cox is and what he has written. Well, no disrespect, but it might not be, we'll see. He did write Godzilla, King of Monsters for Dark Horse, so that gives me some hope. But the only other things that he's done was Adventure Time for Boom Studios and John Carter, The End for Dynamite, and that was only a 5-issue miniseries. And based on this one, he only wrote 1 issue of Godzilla. Never mind. So we shall see. Hey, what's going on, BJ? Hope you're doing well today. Man, I'm doing great. Just here talking some comics with everybody, buddy. Everybody, buddy. I mean that, but it worked out, I guess. So we'll see. It's got some dinosaurs on the front cover. It doesn't look like Homeboy's having a good time right there. So, if there's dinosaurs in this, I'm definitely going to be interested in it too. It's so crazy. I always talk about like, superhero stuff. I try to limit myself, and then I don't know, whatever. But then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, we got a new dinosaur book, and my little brain is always like, dinosaurs, yeah. And I'm always so excited for a book with dinosaurs. I don't know why. I just feel like we don't. Yeah, dude, the giant monsters, dinosaurs, shit like that. I'm always about it. I always love that type of stuff. These covers are pretty sweet too. I really like this one, the 1 in 15 incentive. That's such a cool one. If I can get my hands on this cover, I will. And then we got version variant of that one. Who's this one? Is that Jay Lee? Yeah, Jay Lee. Jay Lee's got some awesome artwork too. Man, this is going to be a good one. Because they're cool as poop. That's true. Dinosaurs and monsters, always good stuff. We got another new one. Speaking of that, I'll just go straight to the other Godzilla. Godzilla Rivals Biolante. Is that how you say it? Bionte? Something like that. I'm not sure if that's Spanish, but I know Spanish, the double L is kind of like a Y, so. You guys already know. I butcher everything when I talk about it. Verse Destroya. I don't know these names very well. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know these names. Moral of the story is it's a one-shot, and it's $8. Who's been reading these? Has anybody been reading these? I feel like all these one-shots from IDW are just very expensive, and I don't know anyone picking them up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Murder, Inc. Next up. Jaeger Rose. Another new one. Brian Michael Bendis. My man Bendis on a new series for Dark Horse. Let's see. Discover a world in which 5 families of organized crime never lost their stranglehold on the United States. Now half the country is a smorgasbord of that and sin ruled by loyalty and family values. And the rest of the world looks on in awe, rage, or jealousy. Join us as newly made Valentine, Gallo, and Jaeger Rose rise to the ranks of the notorious Bonaverse family. No spoilers, but Jaeger has already proven herself one of the greatest assassins of all time, and the Pope would like a word. Yeah, that Pope, huh? Yeah, I'm going to skip that one. Yeah, I'm not going to get that. Let's see. Oh, for Godzilla... It kind of does look like it would be a Fortnite cover. Yo, I tell you what. I used to play a lot of Fortnite too. I think it was season 2 is when I started playing, and I played heavily. I think I got 27 or 28 solo wins, and that's like pretty good to me. I didn't know Bendis wrote that. I might check it out. Plus Oming on the art. Is Oming on the art too? I like Oming's art. See, actually, it sounds... Not sure how I feel about Bendis, but I do like Oming. Oh, yeah, Oming is on the art. Yeah, artist, cover artist. We'll see. I was also embarrassingly addicted to Fortnite. Oh, dude, I always went for as many kills as I possibly could. I was always that asshole that just was like, nah, let's go get him. Because that was always my logic. If you hide, then you're going to get to the end and you're not going to know what to do because you're like, holy shit, I made it to the end, and you just get second place. Man, if I just, run train on everybody that I possibly can, that means when I get to the end, either that person's much better than me or, well, shit happens sometimes. Maybe they got lucky. But that's it for all of those, folks. Moving on to DC Comics. DC's got the big one this week with Green Lantern issue number 1. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Bringing up Stargirl because I think it's the end of the series. Brand new one right there. Another brand new one with Spirit World that I might pick up as well. We're going to see how it goes. And I'll bring up this one too. Let's see. I got Scrap. Oh, that's the thing. The 12-year-olds, the kids are the scary ones, man. If you run into an adult at the end of the game, it's like a 50-50. It's a 50-50 shot. Of course, it's a 50-50 shot. It's you or them. But it's never like if I run into a kid, I knew I was screwed, man. That kid is going to start building circles around me, and he's gonna mess my day up. First Destiny was also highly addicting. Okay, sir. It was very highly addicting. Let's see. Already got and read Green Lantern. Well, let us know, Mr. Negative. What'd you think about it? Was it good? Did it suck? Is it worth the hype? Because I don't know shit about Green Lantern. Oh, you guys already know. I don't know shit about mostly any of these DC characters. That's why when I start reviewing them, I'm like, wow, this shit was awesome. And it's like because I don't know anything else. I don't know any better. I don't know literally a single thing about any of these characters. I go into it, just fresh slate, no expectations, no anything. And they've been really good to me. It's written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, and Philip Kennedy Johnson has been killing it on, I feel like everything that I've been reading by him. But it also says the other writer is Jeremy Adams. Is there 2 stories? There is 2 stories. I will say that I absolutely hate that about DC. They're always putting a backup story in there, and this is just my opinion, but I hate when there's a secondary backup story. I just feel like it's a waste. I almost never care about it. A lot of times I don't read them because every time I do read it, I just think, okay, I could have not read that, or it just could have not existed and I still would have been okay. Let's see. All right. I was obsessed with Apex. Man, everybody I was in the military with, they were all obsessed with Apex. I didn't get into it. And we got all these colorful covers. Are they all big time collectibles? Damn, look at big time collectibles coming in strong with an exclusive lantern foil. Ooh, nice shiny cover for everybody because everybody loves foil. Oh, fucking speaking of that, I gotta tell you, I went into Whatnot. I know, before you get at me. I still like to tune into Whatnot every once in a while. Is there a lot of new people in the Discord, man? Oh, it's awesome. Everybody that's joining, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to pop in eventually. I'm going to take a peek at everybody. But dude, the Discord's a lot of fun. We have a lot of good conversations. Imagine this, but then it gets moved over into like a Discord. I was going to call it a big ass text chain. So I went on to Whatnot the other day, right? And I'm not going to say who they were, but it's somebody who was hyping up a book that I think it was trash. It wasn't anything special. I'm going to put it that way. I did not read Astrobots. I didn't get a chance to get my hands on it, but if my shop still has it, I'm going to pick up a copy tomorrow. So I went in there and I joined when they first went live and there was like 60 or 70 people in there. And I was like, oh shit. All right. A lot of people. And it's like the Whatnot stream where, I don't know if you've been on Whatnot, where it looks like this to an extent. Imagine you're looking at your phone and then I'm just at the top. And they've got like a bar here too, like they're legit streaming. It was like a fucking Tuesday morning or something, or today's Tuesday. It was I think Monday morning, and I just don't understand. And they're hyping it up with all these people, and they're like, all right, we're gonna be doing a mystery, you know, we got a mystery thing going on. The only book you could get was Scar issue number 1. It was an exclusive. You got 2 books in this mystery pack. You got the regular trade or the virgin variant, but the chase was a foil or a metal variant. And the whole time, right after, like, they kept putting it at $20, right? They kept saying, all right, start, everybody's going to be $20. That's the start. $20, hell of a deal. It's crazy. You guys need this. And I'm sitting there like, man, hyping up Scar a lot. And nobody was buying it. Nobody was buying this book for $20. Then they started putting it at $1 start because somebody said just start at $1. They were all selling for like $13 to $15. I think the highest I saw was $17. And everybody was getting, you know, the trade, the virgin cover, and it dropped to like 25, 30 people in a matter of like 2 minutes. And it was like 3 deep. And I kept seeing just, you know, the trade and the virgin variant. I'm like, damn. I put in the chat, I said, can you get anything else? Like, is everything the same book? And it dude's like, yeah, Scar number 1. Of course, man. You're going to be getting the trade. You're going to get the virgin variant. But here's the thing. And you hear some dude in the background, tell him, man, tell him what it is. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? And the dude goes, he's like, you could get a metal or a foil. And I just put laughing my ass off in there, like the LM fucking ass off, whatever. And I swear it was the next one. Somebody got the foil cover, and there's like, I don't know, like 20-ish people in there. This dude got the foil cover on the next one, and the man's like, oh, he's going crazy on the stream that this dude pulled the foil variant. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. This is so bad. And they keep saying, this is such a great pull. This is crazy, man. You got the the foil variant. This is insane, man. You got a high dollar book. I'm thinking, this is not a high dollar book, bro. Like, I don't understand this. And I don't know. I just figured I had to tell that story because I see Big Time Collectibles here with 9 different, you know, foil covers for Green Lantern, and it's a joke. That's one reason I tell myself, like, Whatnot is just a fucking cesspool. There's good sellers on there. There's phenomenal sellers on there that go out of their way to put on such an incredible show. They label all their books. They're very they take their time with everything. They're meticulous with their live stream, and they make sure that the buyer knows exactly what they're going to be getting. But they're just overshadowed by shit. It's literally just shit is raining down on them, and there's nothing that they can do. Because when somebody mentions Whatnot, it's usually, oh, Whatnot. That's usually what it is now. And you're telling yourself, man, like, I'm trying to sell these books. I get it. I understand. But man, like, I do a good show. They have to explain themselves why they're selling on Whatnot now. Now, it's not like, hey, John, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you popping in. Thank you, man. Have a good new comic book day tomorrow. But it's like they have to explain themselves to everybody why they're on Whatnot selling books. It's absurd, and it's so sad that that's what it's turned into, because you have people like that, and you've got people who are, I guess, partners with Whatnot, or maybe that's what it is. They're partners with Whatnot, and you've got them just peddling bullshit. And you ask a question, half the time they don't respond to the question, or you say, hey, what's the grade on that book? And they fucking, it's looking good. No spine ticks, man. No spine ticks. This book is fresh. This book is hot. This hot book. You need this book, man. And I'm thinking, one, you didn't take it out of the goddamn bag and board. How do you know what the rest of it looks like? And then all of a sudden, you kind of lost what we were just talking about to hype it up again. Like, come on with that. And it's just, that's my whole rant. It's just a shame. It's an absolute shame what that app has turned into. And I know there's a lot of people who have stopped using that app because they started to get those types of conversations brought to them like, "Oh, you're still selling on Whatnot? Do you get their books, or what do you put on there?" And it's like, "No, man, it's not like that. I'm just trying to sell my books, man. I don't know." But yeah, it's whatever. Joseph, what's up, buddy? But moral of the story is there's a new Green Lantern series coming out and it looks awesome. And Mr. Negative said it was awesome. So, the backup. All right, hold on. He actually mentioned that one. The backup in this is an intro to what will be the second Green Lantern book. Okay. So it's actually a relevant backup story. That's awesome. And then we've got Stargirl, The Lost Children, issue 6. I'm bringing this one up because this is the end of the series bring that back up for you, buddy. I think it's $5. Yeah, $5 is the cover price for this one. I feel like DC is like DC and Marvel's like a guaranteed $5 for a new series. But this one, like I was saying, oh shit, this was written by Jeff Johns too. Maybe I was sleeping on this one. Another character. Don't know jack shit about Stargirl either. But Jeff Johns, to me, Jeff Johns is always a pickup at this point. That's why Whatnot went down by partnering with crappy series. Dude, the series I agree. I totally agree. In the beginning, they had really good series. And now when you see the exclusives coming out, I mean, unless if granted it's their own Whatnot published series, then yes, I totally understand that. But a lot of the exclusives that come out that are for other series, they're not really that good. And they're not really the popular ones either. But I will say, I was very on board and I was very big into hyping up Whatnot in the very beginning. That's where I sold my books. That's where the shop sold their books. I feel bad. To an extent, I kind of feel bad. Because I feel like I talked highly of them. And then there's people out there that said, oh, AR talks highly of them. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to do this. And I was wrong. I absolutely was wrong. They are, the more stuff that started to come out about them, the people that they were doing business with, they just, not a good business. And that's why I'm very particular now with who I hype up and I do those things for. Tired of getting burned. I'll put it that way. Let's see. Kaiser, y'all gonna get that Comic Tom book? Pedro, nope, not at all. Here's the kicker. I absolutely am going to be getting that book because not only is it written by him, and I will admit, he's another one of those characters where a lot of people have a lot of negative or positive things to say about. I've never had a positive nor a negative experience with him. But what I will say is that I talked to his buddy, Fire Guy Ryan Sargent, on Instagram quite a bit, and they are both big into horror books. They both love comics. They're both very close friends, and they're going to be writing a book together. The fact that it's coming out by Whatnot, that sucks. I'd prefer not to support Whatnot, but I'm going to support Ryan on this one. I think he's a very good person. I've had him on the channel before. I really like talking to him, and I hope him and Tom have a lot of success with this book. I really do. I'm going to bring it up just because we're talking about it. We're going to bring it up and we're going to talk about it we're not going to like really go into it, but this is him. Series written by Tom Garcia, Ryan Sargent, and Ben Temple Smith is doing the art. Let's see. Co-host of Comic Tom. The Earth is dead. Humanity's last hope is the distant planet Empyrean and the ship full of colonists ready to repopulate our civilization. But what happens when their new home doesn't want them there and it fights back? Like I said, doesn't matter how you feel about Comic Tom. You like him, you don't like him. He loves comic books and he loves horror books. I respect Ryan. I've talked to him a lot. I still talk to him a lot. I'm absolutely going to be supporting them on this venture, and I hope, like I said, I hope this is the beginning of something very special for them. I really do. I don't really understand what's wrong with Whatnot. I just look at it as an app for selling books. Does it not work? I'll tell you in a second. Good way to look at it. I appreciate that. I'd like to think I stay as positive as I possibly can with things like that. And especially, you know, that's my friend. I feel like that with all of my buddies. If I got a friend that does something, I'm going to them for that thing. If they got a business, if they're writing a book, if they're starting something new, they've got an idea, that's my friend. I'm going to support them as a friend on their newest venture, and I always hope for success. And I will support them as much as I possibly can. Whether I just fucking share a post or I share that they have this new business, I do what I can for them. So I think what happened with Whatnot, and this is just going, I'm not getting into it. I swear we're moving on. We're going to continue with DC, move on to Marvel. But just to kind of summarize things quickly for you, Mr. Negative, what happened is in the very beginning when I started selling there and a lot of my other buddies started selling there, it was very nice. It was fun. It was a good platform. It was a nice community platform. A lot of the sellers were close knit. They looked out for each other, and I thought it was great. We were in constant talks with a lot of the people who were running either the Whatnot Instagram, or if we had an issue, we were able to get a hold of someone very quickly as a seller. I can't speak on the buyer behalf at this time, but as a seller, we were able to get a hold of everybody. We were able to tell them our issues, tell them our problems. They did seller spotlights. There's a lot of really good stuff. And then they started supporting only the big name people. And then you got to see that they were only being sponsored, they were only being pushed, they were only being shared. These big popular YouTubers, these big popular sellers on Instagram, and they were all in a friend group. And then what happened from there? Whatnot Wednesday, all the same friend group, all the same people. What happened from there? They start getting all these exclusives. They're pumping exclusives out for people, and they're making a shitload of money on these books. They're the only people that are getting it. And they're already not looked at in the highest regard in the comic book community to begin with. Yes, depends on who you ask, but for the most part, you ask 10 people, there's probably a good amount that said, nah, I don't like them. I don't fuck with them. But the point is that when people started to reach out, the original sellers that I knew, at least from the very beginning, they said, hey, what's going on with this? A lot of the responses that we would get was, hey, we're pushing these people because this is going to grow Whatnot, and this is what's going to grow your business as well, because these people are very successful. A lot of us were like, all right, so who were we? We were like an original crew here. We had like a lot of people coming onto this platform. We understand that they can bring a lot more, but don't forget who was there originally. And then it just turned straight into, everybody that's an influencer. Oh, the influencer this, the influencer that, we're doing this. And it put a bad sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. And a lot of people just were completely turned away. And I think the variants and the exclusives were like the final straw if I really had to put money on it. It was like, because people were getting hyped up for this book that was super rare apparently, and it was incredibly limited. But then all of a sudden there's more copies coming out and more people have these copies. And then there's another version of it. And then there's another version of it. And people just caught on to what was happening and people stopped giving a shit completely. But DC got a brand new one with Batman, White Knight Presents. I hope that helped at least a little bit, Mr. Negative. Like I said, I didn't want to go in depth with it, but that's just kind of a loose, whatever. White Knight Presents Generation Joker, issue number 1. So here's the thing that I've got a question for everybody in the house right now. So it's kind of like they played favorites like crazy, though that is actually it completely. They played favorites. So somebody was running the Whatnot Instagram that was in the community, and that's what sparked it all, is because we found out who was running it, and they were only promoting their friends. And then they had the bright idea of, let's do a Whatnot Wednesday with all of these incredibly popular people. And that was it. And that's what happened. Hey, my boy Comic Talks. Is this? I can't see the little icon right there, but is this my dude Comic Talks from Instagram? Because he's the shits too. He's a good ass dude. I'm sure he's got something to say about them as well. But yeah, we got a brand new one. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. He's a good-ass dude. You guys go check him out on Instagram. He's always got books for sale as well. He pops up at cons every once in a while. James, Justin, G, if you guys still hang out with him. The whole crew, really nice people. So whoever's read, like, the White Knight series from DC, Was Joker always a female in this? I've never read any of this stuff from like the White Knight Presents, because I know there's other White Knight Presents, and I feel like Joker was always a female in this group. But at that rate, are all the roles reversed? Just wondering. Sean Murphy's writing this one. Here's some other variants for you guys. All right. We got another brand new one from DC, Spirit World. I think this one, let's bust out old Key Collector. I usually wait till the very end to do this one, but I figured we're at DC anyway. So I like to talk about the new ones coming out. Oh, well, shit. Hold on there, folks. Batman Incorporated number 8. Might as well bring it up real quick for you guys. This is start of a brand new arc, which I wasn't sure of. But it says first cameo team appearance and cover of Joker Incorporated Tap Dance Man. What a fucking dumb name. Corvus Call, the Ghoul, Alpaca, Dusty Bronco, and Die Laughin'. That's cool as shit. You see how they spelled that? DAILAFFYN, Die Laughin'? Dude, that's awesome. That's a funny name. Oh, it's Joker's daughter. Gotcha. I think in the description they say it's Joker and Harley daughter. Okay. I didn't read that. That makes more sense, though. Dude, the channel's vast. I appreciate it, man. Dude, I'm always trying to do some fun stuff. I'm trying to get more into streaming as streaming. And I didn't click record. Plus, I have the Sunday video coming out. But the game plan is to stream like 4 days a week and then make highlight reels of all the streams for people to watch that don't have time to sit down for a few hours every night. So that's the game plan going forward. But it also comes down to me not having a lot of time to edit. So that's been the big drawback. But that's the game plan. Junkyard Joe. Key of the Week. See, that shit always blows my mind. Key of the Week. Gotham City Comics. Gotham City Comics always has a Key of the Week that just doesn't really make sense. Let's see. All non-keys. Ghost Lore. Whatever. Kong. Non-key. Look at these fucking non-keys. Key Collector's so done with this shit sometimes. Within Temptation. I didn't even see that from Opus. I don't know if that's coming out this week. Here we go. Upcoming. All right, there's no first appearance in there. Premiere issue, backup story, 6th issue. There we go. So this is it for Spirit World. This whole time, this is literally what I was going. So Spirit World number 1, 6 issue limited series featuring newly introduced character Xantha. I think that's what it is. So Xantha is a new Chinese hero emerges, who I'm guessing is that. Their name is, Xantha, and their superpower is being able to burn items folded from Joss paper and immediately turn them into real objects. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I feel like if you're a fan of manga, this is probably a good series to pick up, based on like this description. I'll probably take a peek at it. This sounds interesting. $4, 32 pages. Alyssa Wong, she's doing a good job on, was it Deadpool? I'm liking that. Spitzkoff, 4 streams a week. Well, so here's the thing. This is the game plan moving forward. I'm doing this one every Tuesday. I would like to do, I actually just saw your message, Dream Eater. Whatnot shady. I don't support scummy business. That's kind of where I'm at too. So it's, how I used to do Friday as like a weekly news thing. I want to start doing that on Thursday, and then the new comic book day reviews would be on Wednesday. This video is still on Tuesday, and then I got to figure out what would be going on Monday. I got to figure that out. So basically Monday through Thursday, I'd be streaming hopefully every day for a couple hours, and then putting out videos. Well, not this video because Sunday, obviously, but a video then from Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday as like a nice recap. Because we talk about a whole bunch of bullshit in between a lot of these conversations. And I know some people just don't want to sit down and hear all this crap and talk about all this. So they just want, right to the facts type shit. But that's like I said, that's the game plan. Wednesday's still up in the air. So until that time comes, it's still going to be every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm working on getting the rest of the schedule hammered out. But I'm real excited for that. Comic Talks, my man says, got Tuesdays off. Man, you rock. I appreciate you. Where are you working now, bud? I'm going to keep going on, but I haven't talked to you in a while. Actually, you know what? You don't have to clog the stream with our conversation. I'm going to reach out to you after this because it's been a while since we talked. I hope everything's going well with you, buddy. We got another new one. Let's see if this one popped up on Shit Collector or Key Collector. Same thing, I guess. All right, nothing from that one. Gotham Academy Maps of Mystery, issue number 1. Return the beloved world of Gotham Academy with this one shot. Spirit World. Haha, you can come after me all you want, Mr. IRS agent. Joke's on you, I paid a shitload in taxes this year, and I was not happy about it. But I paid it. I paid it? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so it's going to be a new one-shot, collecting acclaimed Gotham Academy backup stories from Batman 119 through 121 as breakout character Mia Maps, Mizoguchi teaming teams, Batman to teaming teams. As breakout character Mia Maps, Mizoguchi teaming teams Batman to search... I feel like that doesn't make sense. To search for a missing classmate. I'm not going to get that one. Ryan, what's up, buddy? All right. That's it for DC. So I'm definitely going to be getting Green Lantern. And then, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like deep down, I want Spirit World before I want to read Green Lantern. But I don't think there's a lot of Marvel books coming out this week that I'm going to be getting. So I'm probably going to read both of them. I'm 100% going to be reading Green Lantern, but we're going to see about Spirit World. I saw somebody said the artwork looked really good. Yeah, I saw it too. Mizoguchi. Comic Talk says he's going to be buying Spirit World. It sounds really good. Like I said, based on the description, it kind of sounds like it would be like for anime manga fans. And I am an anime manga fan. So that's DC. And let's wrap this shit up with Marvel. Let's see if there's any first appearances this week. Look at this. All right. There's so many. Now, I do like this cover. I like these Disney covers. I really do. JSF, I plan on getting the Kong book. We'll see. I plan on grabbing it, though. I'm going to take a peek at the artwork first. Danger Street, I'm very behind on it. But I think I've read 3 issues, and I think that was the 6th one. Did I open it yet? I think that was the 6th one that's coming out. The cover's great. But from what I've read, I've really liked. So with ASM 25, so I do like these covers a lot, especially being a 1 in 100. It says a high grade of $7. Yeah, okay. But it's not... They keep doing these 1 in 100s for the Disney books. I wouldn't really consider it a key. However, I would consider it a key over the ASM 25 cover A. The key facts about it is that it's a 56-page oversized issue. Who gives a shit? Extreme Venomverse, anthology of stories featuring alternate reality versions of Venom, including one that features Eddie Brock. First appearance of Venom as a samurai. Whoa! Pump the brakes. Hold your horses. We got fucking Extreme Venomverse coming out with the first appearance of Venom as a samurai. Oh my god. Silk 1, premiere issue. Spider-Man 2099, Dark Genesis 2, first appearance of Blade 2099. First appearance of Flipside 3.0. If there's... Kaiser, no, it's not a Muppets book, man. It's not a Muppets book. I'll tell you what, out of all these books that pop up on Key Collector, if there's one... Don't you slander the way of the samurai? I'm slandering Marvel, not samurais. Marvel. If there's any books that pop off tomorrow that people are like, yo, this book is crazy, I'll put $1 on it that it's going to be Spider-Man 2099 because people are going to be eating shit with Blade 2099. 100%. If we're being honest here, I feel like that's actually a cool first appearance. Like, Not to flip, not to, you know, whatever. That just sounds cool. Blade 2099. Blade's awesome. All right. Let's get that out of the way. Let's actually talk about some of these books. I'm going to bring that up because it's the big 25th issue. I'm reading Daredevil. I'm not reading any of these. There's only one more issue after this Captain Marvel. I can't believe it's made it to 50 issues. That's crazy to me. Oh my God. I'm not reading like any. I'm not going to be reading any of these. I'm not going to be continuing on Cosmic Ghost Rider, but I'll bring it up so we can talk about it real quick. I'll bring up the new Silk. And, you know, I'll bring this one up anyway. I'm not reading any. Wow. I'm actually getting, I think, like one issue from Marvel. Maybe two. I might get Silk. We'll see. We're going to talk about it, though. ASM 29. Where's my boy Spitzkoff Larry? My man loves ASM. He says it's the best thing on the market, and I know his ass is always lying about that. And there is a whopping 6, 12, 18, holy shit, 20, 21 covers. We're looking like dynamite over here with this one. Got a lot of variant covers coming out this week. Let's see. Some of these are pretty cool. I do like these Disney ones, though. No Marvel, no DC from my man Kaiser over there. Spitzkoff, he put the hearts. Man, I'm telling you, he loves it. I feel like he's still just screwing around. But this is like the big, it actually says the past and present collide in its oversized and monumental 25th issue. Your heart isn't ready for this one. Whatever happened to Mary Jane? The amount of times that I've been let down by an ASM series over the last 2 or 3 years has been astronomical. I am constantly disappointed in this series. I am always let down, and it's always a stinker every single time. And the artwork, I don't care what anybody says. Although this one, it says the artist is Kara Andrews. But if we're going back, oh, we're not going back that far. Whatever. We're not gonna mess around here. But I do not like the artist. John Romita Jr.'s artwork on this series has been abysmal. It's been so bad. It's terrible. Let's see. Remember the Path from CrossGen. Speaking of samurai, I have the Path. And the Way of the Rat. I'm telling you, my man's he's always got all the obscure random books. Guarantee this MJ is a clone or from a different universe. See, I don't know what's going to be going on. I think somebody said that she's officially going to be dying. And I feel like when I heard that, it was actually a serious conversation. They were like, dude, did you hear MJ is going to be dying in the next issue or something major is going to happen to her? And I was like, oh, and then she's going to be brought back in like 10 more issues or maybe the next series. And like you just said, it probably is just going to be a clone or somebody that's not the real MJ. There's so much clone shit going on in this ASM stuff right now that I would not be surprised. And then we've got... Oh, is there going to be a backup story in this one too? Oh, is it the Iron Fist one? Yeah, plus a story guest starring Iron Fist. You know what that means? Iron Fist is going to be getting a new series soon. The Red Fist Saga, Part 11. Devil in Hell. Dude, Daredevil's been the shit. It's been so good. Make her Aunt May. Dude, what's even going on with Aunt May? Last time I read ASM, Aunt May was still alive, just doing her thing. To be honest, I am too. I remember when that issue came out, it was crazy, and people were going bonkers over that. They're like, dude, Alfred's actually dead, and I literally thought to myself, for now. But he's still gone. That's the craziest part. He's still gone. Like the last Iron Fist series. Was the last one you read, Ryan, with the new guy as Iron Fist, the kid who had the sword shards in his fists? I don't remember what his name was. The dude from Swordmaster. The sword was like shattered or something, and it was all stuck in his hands or his fists or whatever. But I read a few issues of that. It was just okay. But if you meet the last actual Iron Fist series, I don't remember which one that one was. But Chip Zdarsky's writing this one. Daredevil is a great series so far. I love the artwork on it. Jason Liu's probably writing the other one. Let's see. Can we all agree that's just a matter of time? It is. Swordmaster. I was going to say, I know it was him, but I don't remember what his real name is. I want a Batman Beyond series. We're due for Batman Beyond. That's coming from me. Of all the Batman stuff, I do really like Batman. Pardon me. I do really like Batman Beyond. But at this point in time, I would not be picking this series up. Just wait for a hardcover trade paperback. Extreme Venomverse. I don't think I'm going to get this one. I don't really care about the first appearance of the Samurai Venom. I was debating on it until I read that it's a bunch of short stories, and that's always just a turnoff for me. I'm never interested in it. It's just not my thing. I don't really care about it. It says in this issue, we got Marvel's mightiest creators join the symbiote, blah, 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 for 3 telling tales. So the best part of him, all in the family, and tip of the blade. So, return to the Venomverse. Face front Venomaniacs to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the creation of Venom. The Summer of the Symbiotes is underway. Woo! Another series nobody asked for. Another event nobody asked for. I'm tired of talking about this. It's always something with a symbiote right now. Carnage, the Carnage Alpha, whatever the hell that was. Extreme Venomverse. There's an actual Venom ongoing. There's a Venom Lethal Protector. Carnage ongoing series. Now there's whatever the event is that's tied in with Miles Morales. ASM, like 3 other Spider-Man series. There's just so much shit going on. They need to stop for a little bit and really, really hone in on a Venom series. Take some time off. Either way, like, logically, if you want ASM going in conjunction with, like, a Venom series, whatever. That is okay. But, hey, Ideal City, man, go have a good rest of your night, buddy. Thanks again for popping in. If you want ASM to be going on with Miles Morales, with Venom, with Carnage, fine. The thing is, to me, is you don't need ASM, Miles, Carnage, Venom, another Spidey, and another Spidey after that on top of a Carnage event tied in with Miles. You don't need all of that going at the same time. You just don't. And now they're turning it into an event. It's like someone just said. What did somebody just say about Iron Fist? We need, Ryan Longdon. I need more Iron Fist. Make an Iron Fist series. I'm not sure anybody would care, but make an ongoing of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Bring back another series with Swordmaster. Maybe him as the Iron Fist. I don't know. Make something else. And don't make it into a 5-issue miniseries like you've been doing. Make it into an ongoing. If it doesn't sell, then fucking cancel it like you do for all the other shit and restart again at number 1. That's what Marvel always does. But we just don't need all this crap going on at the same time. I feel like I'm burning myself out, and it's making me rethink about what I actually enjoy. I'm telling myself as I'm picking these up, am I actually liking these books? Do I like reading these Marvel books anymore? Or am I just so burned out reading this shit over and over again when nothing's really that unique about a lot of these stories? Like this one, 3 short stories. It's 36 pages. A regular comic book is about, 30 pages, 32 pages? And you're splitting it into 3. There's a lot of times we don't get a lot of info in a regular comic book, let alone now this. No. It's a big fat nah from me. So, yeah. So I take that back. I'm not going to be picking this one up. If it's really good, though, let me know and I might. Yeah, plus the ads. And Ryan says, give me New Warriors. Like, it's this type of shit. Go back, grab something old. I like that we're doing Alien and Predator. That's really awesome, and they're doing a really good job with it too. And like I said, and then we got the X-Men. Don't even get me started on X-Men right now. I mean, let's check out this week alone. I didn't bring up any X-Men. Let's check this out. I'm going to count Wolverine as X-Men because I just feel like that's kind of tied in with the X titles. X-Men Red, and then we've got Rogue and Gambit. So we've only got those 3 this week. So that's good. Only those 3. Usually I feel like it's a lot more. Comic Talk said, have I been reading digital comics? I kind of have. I've been reading my DC ones as digital, mainly because I don't want to start a fresh box of DC. And I'm debating on even going kind of digital for Marvel at this point, because this is another week where I'm only getting like 1 or 2 books. I'll be buying all the Rogue and Gambit. We'll take a peek at that. Let's take a peek at the Rogue and Gambit covers. Yeah, those are pretty nice covers. But let's move on to Cosmic Ghost Rider. I brought this one up mainly because I wanted to tell you that I'm not going to be continuing on with this series. It just really isn't that good in my opinion. The first issue was split into 2 stories, and I think the second one still had 2 stories, but it focused on one of them more than the other one. And I did like that. But with that being said, I still didn't really like it all that much. The Woods variant's pretty cool, though. I will say that. How's Rogue and Gambit bid, though? That's the thing. Has it been a good series? And if I am picking up another Marvel book this week, it is going to be the new Silk, because this is going to be an ongoing. I will grab that one, though. I don't think that's this week. I think it's next week. Yeah, that one's going to be next week, but I do plan on grabbing that one. I already regret not getting the rest of the Ghost Riders. Silk, written by Emily Kim. Fuck. Known for Spider-Gwen, Shadow Clones, which was another stinker. But did the other Silk series, that was okay. Tiger Division was also okay. This one's going to be up in the air for me. Yeah, Silk looks interesting. We'll see. It'll come down to the artwork, and if anything, I mean, it's the first issue. I'll probably give it a shot just because it's a new #1. That's not to say for the other Marvel books. Well, we'll see. But this one, these covers are pretty sweet too. How's this Peach Momoko one looking? Not bad. Not bad. Peach is always hit or miss. And the final one coming out from Marvel this week, everybody, we got Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis issue #2. We just got done talking about it. It's got the first appearance of Blade 2099. Come on. I just got to say this real quick. If this book does like half-ass pop off for New Comic Book Day, don't be spending a lot of money on it. Look at the last 3 weeks. Every single book that we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks that hit it off, like the fucking Star Wars ones. There's like another Star Wars one. Hell, even the free Comic Book Day books that are selling for like $20, $30. Come on, guys. Give it a couple of weeks. People are going to forget they exist because you got shit like this coming out every other week. I'm not going to be grabbing this one either. But with all that being said, as far as first appearances go, this one, I mean, it's Blade. Blade is pretty cool. So Blade 2099 might be neat too. That's him right there in the corner, looking all cool and shit. But that is all of them. Oh, Comics for Cheap in the house too. What's up, brother? I haven't talked to you in a minute either. Man, dude, Comic Talks is in here. My man Comics for Cheap in the house. It's good talking with you guys. So we're skipping the It's Jeff reprint. That we probably will be. But that is actually all of the books. Folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out. So I'd say overall it's going to be a decent New Comic Book Day. I mean, what am I getting? Like one book from Marvel? Let me look at it again. I mean, if I do grab the one book, it's only going to be Daredevil because it's part of my ongoing. I'm going to look at Silk. We're going to go from there. Image is going to kill it. We got Ambassadors coming out. Something epic, brand new one. I'm really excited for that one. Boom Studios got a brand new horror coming out, written by Colin Bunn. A lot of good shit. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Love you all. I mean, this is man, doing these streams, best part of my day, best part of my week. I always have a great time talking comics with you guys. Love hearing all your opinions on everything. The Discord link is right there. It's free to join. We got about 40-ish people in there. Come hang out. Come talk some comics with us as well. Thank you all so much again. Hope you guys all have a phenomenal New Comic Book Day tomorrow. Stay tuned. Thursday, I'm going to be doing all of the reviews for these books. So have a great New Comic Book Day. Stay safe, everybody. Love you all. Tell your family you love them. And peace out. We'll see you in the next one.